Hi, Shuchir.
What's up?
Hey,
How are you?
how
Finally
are you?
made it to your
I know,
place.
man.
How are you? Long time.
Long
Space, and this
Where's the
space is so cute. It's like I've literally walked into a little cafe in Vietnam, like Vietnamese cafe.
I know.
Come on, introduce yourselves, guys.
So I'm Dhruv and that's Trang, and we've co-founded the Vietnamese cafe together.
This is one of our customers' favorite. Banh mi basket on their heads and just call like Banh mi oi.
Why is this mom's noodle soup?
We've really tried to create a mini Vietnam in our home.
Một hai ba zo.
Mo Thai Boazo. What I like about this journey is that you are actually being true to food versus chasing money.
We also want to teach people to learn a new cuisine.
Like, we want people when they walk in to feel somehow connected to Vietnam. We've really tried to create a mini Vietnam in our home. Because more than cuisine, we also want to focus on spreading Vietnamese culture.
So, and out of all the things that are available in Vietnamese cuisine, what do you guys think is going to be the hero?
Honestly, I think the banh mi.
Is
dish.
banh mi going to be the new burger?
We want it to be the new burger.
So
Yeah.
this is how we drink coffee in Vietnam. It's like a drip fin. So you have different compartment inside. You put the coffee. Then this is to push the coffee slightly down, and then you cover it. So it's supposed to drip very slowly, like very
nice.
mindfully.
probably.
Yeah. So the blend that you are drinking right now is locally sourced from India. It's a blend consisting of Arabica and Robusta, but Robusta has actually less fat, like less sugar and more caffeine. So you get like actually a kick, and when you mix it with the condensed milk, like the chocolatey note should come out.
Is there a lot of French influence in the Vietnamese cuisine? Because Vietnamese cuisine, whenever I think of Vietnamese cuisine, it's sour, spice, sweet.
Coffee is also French influence. So they wanted to have the things that they had back home. So they imported pâté, baguette, wheat, coffee. Then also architecture, maybe apart from the food.
Because I think when Vietnam got colonized, the biggest stamp that a country that colonizes another country puts is the architecture. I mean, even when you look at it.
You're lucky you got the French.
Yeah, 100%. I think architecture is a big thing.
Yeah.
French windows, which we've
Yeah.
also tried to incorporate. You see in a lot of buildings in Hanoi, actually all over.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
And maybe
yeah.
cold
But where
cuts.
did they learn the driving from? From India.
Very similar,
I mean,
but even scarier.
So, what is your story? Why food? And
Why
why
food?
Vietnamese food? And you're in Gurgaon. Tell me
Yeah.
your entire journey.
Yeah. So I think I've always been a foodie. I was born in Hanoi. I mean, I grew up eating banh mi, eating banh cuốn. Like all the dishes that we'll be serving to you today is actually my childhood nostalgia. Like I used to eat them every day.
So, what is that one dish
Pho.
when you think about you miss your mom?
She didn't even have to think.
Pho. That's why we call pho here as our mom's pho, because we will have it every day. So
Good question.
let's start with some summer rolls with prawns, gỏi cuốn, and some banh mi sandwiches.
Oh,
we
wow.
have the pork ones and the lemongrass chicken.
Lemongrass chicken.
Yeah, so we usually in our community dining table, we start with summer rolls first because it's light, it's fresh and healthy. So
And
it's
gluten-free.
And gluten-free, of course.
I'm a big fan of your peanut sauce too.
Yes, that's coming
and
up.
this is our
Yeah.
homemade hoisin peanut sauce, and this is our homemade chili satay oil. Yeah, which
Feeling healthy already.
Yeah. There's rice vermicelli noodles. There's beetroot, super healthy. There's carrots, wrapped around with lettuce. And then finally we have the protein. So we do a vegetarian version that has tofu.
so Vietnamese food based on the concept of yin and yang. So you have a little bit of spice, and you have like fresh, cold
Sweet, salt,
flavors.
yeah.
Sweet, salty, spicy. So it's very well balanced. More you go towards the south, the more spicier
Spicier it gets.
Yeah, it gets.
Okay, someday
Yeah.
hopefully you can make that for me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
We're working on some.
Yeah, because Indians love spice. For me, it's like when I think of Vietnamese food, two things that come to my mind. One is a banh mi, one is a one is pho.
Back then, in the morning, there used to be women carrying like banh mi basket on their heads and just call like banh mi oi, 5 in the morning, and we will also even get the bread and eat it dipped in condensed milk, which is like one of the Vietnamese thing ever.
Yeah.
So we try to actually replicate that here using locally sourced ingredients, and you can see it's like crispy and golden outside, but
soft on the inside.
Yeah, soft and airy on the inside.
So the Vietnamese don't waste anything. So when you're cooking a chicken, everything from the nose to the chicken feet, all the way through. Same with pork.
I think there's so much more to just having muscle of a meat.
Yeah, I agree.
Like in pork, I love the skin. Crackling is one of my favorite. Belly is my. Yeah, I love food basically.
Okay.
Hey, more food.
Yes, next is bang cuốn. It's the steamed rice rolls with the what you said earlier with the wood ear mushroom.
With the mushroom and the pork
meat.
and the meat. Okay, what meat have you used in this?
We are using chicken.
Chicken.
Mint, and this is Bangkok, the mini crispy pancakes with prawn.
Okay.
Yeah, on top of it.
Wow.
So this is one of our customers' favorite.
Okay, how do we start with
Yeah.
that? We just pick it up?
Yeah.
Chang will take you through
Yeah.
how to eat it.
So you can just take a salad leaf and put just a lot of herbs,
I will put some cucumber.
Yep, grab some coriander if you like,
chili if you like.
Chili, I don't like. I love
fried onion.
fried onion.
Yeah. And just dip it in the dipping sauce.
That's fine.
Or you can eat it like.
In any other Asian cuisine, that would be eaten straight away.
Yeah.
But here, even if you're having something fried, you're having it with some green.
Yep.
Thank you.
And also again dip it just in the dipping sauce.
What is typical home Vietnamese food? Is this home food or is this celebration food? Like I know banh mi is street food.
Yeah. This we will eat this for breakfast, lunch, pho. For
Is
breakfast, everything, like all day. Pho is all day.
Okay, now what are we doing next? I'm going to eat some more of that because this is delicious. So now tell me about this place. What is the concept? How does one book? What you get? Tell me more about it. It's such a cute place.
So Chang and I had this shared dream. I mean, it was my dream to begin with. I always wanted to open a cafe. And I was studying in Canada for a bit and fell in love with Vietnamese cuisine there. And
So the food came before the girl?
oh yes.
Okay.
But funnily enough, I mean, imagine me falling in love with Vietnamese cuisine and subsequently within the
And
next
then you
year,
found a Vietnamese chef. There's no coincidence at all.
I went looking for it.
When did the idea of this cafe come up? Because this cafe is inside a home.
Yes.
And there are not too many experiences like this. For people who might be watching this or for me to talk about, where is this located? How does one book? How many people? And what does one expect?
So we're located in DLF Phase 3 Gurgaon, like a run-of-the-mill neighborhood. We started off with a communal dining experience, and obviously when COVID hit, we had to pivot to delivery. Chang and I live for interacting with our customers. We feel like it's so important, especially with a new cuisine, that people really haven't experienced, to educate them about the food, also educate them about the culture, which is why we have a very immersive space. We designed the space thinking about Vietnam. So when you enter our house, there are so many Vietnamese elements.
And your room, you stay upstairs.
Yes,
the walkway to the balcony is where your room is.
Exactly.
So literally, you're mixing work and pleasure, and you're defying everything. I was told, never work with your wife. You work with your wife. Always keep work and your home area apart. That's the same. So what do you handle in the business and what does he handle? And tell everyone how to book this experience.
So actually we do everything together, but when it comes to quality and flavors, like I test everything, like everything that goes out.
I handle operations, concepts in terms of expansion, in terms of how to interact with customers. So I'm the one usually when we have our experiences that's taking customers through the menu, how to eat, all of that. We introduce the concept together.
And obviously most of the recipes are inspired by our travel, but yeah, and our family recipes.
So how do we book this space? So we really work on word of mouth. We have an Instagram page, we have a smaller presence on Facebook.
So basically, I DM, someone DMs you on Instagram and you reach out, or there's a phone number, they call you, and they book up to what, 10, 15 people?
So our minimum is 8,
okay.
Our maximum is 20.
And you give like a range of menus to pick from, or is it a set menu?
That's one of our strengths. We're able to customize our menus according to our guests' dietary preferences. So every dish that we do for a non-vegetarian, we definitely do for a vegetarian.
Do you have a replacement for the fish sauce?
Yes, we do actually.
We do have. Even for the banh.
We do, because for a vegetarian,
every dish,
fish sauce is such an important part of your cuisine. I was wondering that what happened. Sorry, I'm going to dig in more.
We've had actually multiple purely veg community dining experiences at our home. So over there you can see, it's a curated 4-course menu that starts with small bites, then we come to soup, then we have a family style meal, and then we always end it with a cup of coffee and a very light dessert.
So I saw on the menu you have a mom's noodle soup pho. So let's get the pho out.
Okay, next dish is...
Wow, why is this mom's noodle soup?
So we used to eat this every weekend back home, and it's just a boy of comfort, and it's my mom's recipe. And whenever I eat it, it just takes me straight back home.
To Vietnam.
And how is it?
God, make me sick so I can eat this every day. This is like that hearty, soulful broth and noodle, which like takes me back to grandmother. More than
Exactly.
You know, a very simple,
it's very hearty,
comforting soup.
Making Vietnamese food accessible to vegetarians has also been a mission of ours. Because when you think of Vietnamese food, you think of meats.
So Vietnamese food is primarily non-veg. So a few of our vegetarian dishes are inspired from the places we've eaten in Vietnam. So in Vietnam,
they might not have a vegetarian dish over there, but you try to mimic those flavors to adapt to the Indian market. So good job.
Thank you.
With this, and this is super delicious, and cheers to mom. Time for bún chả. This is my favorite Vietnamese, my second favorite Vietnamese dish.
So we have bún chả pork belly, and we have
I think I'm just going to eat this straight.
The patties, and this is the bún chả lá lốt. So it's wrapped in lá lốt piper leaf that I've got from my grandmother's garden in Vietnam.
Oh, nice.
So it's a very special, it has a peppery flavor.
So it's a leaf?
It's a leaf that you wrap your meats in. So I can just take you quickly through it by, we just get a little bit of noodles. Then just get your herbs, veggies, pork belly, bún chả.
Yeah, I would like more of that.
Yeah.
No, that's kidding.
These are the patties, and this is wrapped in
the leaf.
The leaf.
La lot leaf.
Like it.
I was trying to hold my breath.
I was saying that everything in Vietnamese cuisine is
and
rolled.
put
Put
the
some crunchy stuff, whatever you like.
I love how the fish sauce in every dish tastes different.
Yeah.
So the savoriness is also there, of course.
The noodles.
Yeah, and if you want spicy, we've always got our chili satay, and that's how it's usually done in Vietnam as well. They always have a sriracha or a homemade chili sauce, and you can add and make it as spicy as you want.
Okay, I need to cut my chili oil with a Jade Forest
Do you want
iced
to
tea.
have some?
Yeah, that's for you. That's
Thank
a berry blush. So I'm having the berry blush too.
I've had that one before.
You'll have
I
a ginger ale?
haven't tried the ginger ale, so cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna have it straight from the bottle.
Yeah, go for it.
I like
And
that.
however you say cheers in Vietnamese.
Mo Thai Ba Zo.
Mo Thai Ba Zo.
Usually you do it with beer,
Yeah.
but with anything.
It's under 4.3 grams of sugar.
That's very precise.
All our Great Forest drinks are under 5 grams of sugar.
Is there a reason for that?
We want to maintain low calorie, low sugar across all our recipes. Because we're also catering to the younger generation
Yeah.
who is
There's-
trying to move away from having sugared beverages.
look
So
healthy.
our customer base of both our products are very similar. People who are looking for authentic, different experiences. Now let's get to the fun part. Tell me something about customers who've called you, who've not known what you guys do. And what have they asked to cook for them?
We've had people asking us, calling us and asking us for Thai curry
Oh wow.
because they believe that's part of Vietnamese cuisine.
It's funny, but at the end of the day, it's also gives us an opportunity to educate people.
Yes.
Some people want to get educated. Some people are just like, no, but I want my Thai curry.
And have you ever had a difficult customer who's asked you for a unthinkable request?
Not really, but people they've asked us. They're like, you should think of doing a butter chicken pho. And
really?
fusion really in.
Because also as Vietnam as a country, the food is so distinct.
So we've really been wanting you to try the dessert because it's something fun and interesting for us.
Does it
Also.
have alcohol in it?
Yeah, it's coconut based, dairy free, has lots of fruits inside.
Dairy free, vegan,
Vegan,
gluten free.
gluten free.
Yes.
Yes.
All
Wow.
all the buzzwords.
Woke check 1, woke check 2, woke check 3. But thank you guys. This was a great experience.
Thank you for coming.
And we'll be back. We'll do a full booking with my 15 peeps
15, 20. Sure.
and with a few vegetarians too. So I look forward for you guys to come and curate a menu. Lots of pork for me. And we'll be back. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for coming over. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.